Hey there, guys. It is me, Kevin. Long time no talk to here on YouTube. Anyway, he says shibbity. How are y'all doing? It is Sunday, the 25th of August, 2024. Summer is winding down for us here. I'm in Penang, Malaysia at the moment. And I've been here all summer. Wasn't in a situation where we could travel, we as in myself and my family, back to either Canada or Japan this year. For the summer holidays, so we stayed here and we had quite a nice time. It was very good. I focused personally a lot on health and fitness. You see a bit thinner now on the face, everywhere else too, than I was earlier. A lot healthier, so I'm doing good. I wrote pretty much the majority of a first draft of a book about gardening in schools, sustainable education, food production, teaching children how to grow food, the importance of knowing where their food comes from, all that kind of stuff. Really, a lot of fun. And so there's obviously it's ongoing. Again, I'm almost finished the first draft, the bulk of it there. What else? A lot of podcasting, the Just Japan podcast. I've been very active with that. For those of you who are here on the old YouTube with me, still hanging on because of my interest in Japan and my time in Japan and your interest in Japan. Of course, the Just Japan podcast is still coming out regularly. I did a very fascinating episode recently where I interviewed Douglas Brooks, who is a boat builder from the United States, a master boat builder who has been coming back and forth to Japan for the last 30 years, and he's been apprenticing under several Japanese master boat builders and trying to maintain the dying art of boat building. That was a very fascinating episode. The links will be below here in the show notes. I've got to put that episode on YouTube. I haven't done that yet. So I've been doing that. A lot of interesting things. I'm about to go back to work tomorrow. Summer holidays over. As you know, I'm an international school teacher. And summer holidays over for me. I'll be doing back to school for a week of training and in-services and getting my classroom ready. And then the following Monday, the students will be back. Students are arriving from all over the world. A lot of them are away on their summer holidays as well. Yeah, so that's what's been going on with me. The family is good. Kai, Irina, and Mai, they're all doing really well. If you follow the Just Japan Stuff Facebook page, so I've got a Facebook page for this YouTube channel. That link's below too. You can sometimes see photos of them. They're doing well, growing like weeds. The kids are big now, 14 and 11 years old. Can't believe it. Kai's my height, which isn't that high, but I'm sure he'll be surpassing me soon. His feet are a full USA size bigger than mine. And it goes on. So I'm starting another school year here. I'm teaching grade 2 and walking along right now here. It's kind of a storm drain, actually. Not much to see there. Some nice houses in this neighborhood. I live over in those big, tall, white apartments. That's all mountain over here. Jungle, lots of nature, lots of interesting insects. You guys know I love my bugs. Lots of interesting insects always finding their way into my apartment building. Got to keep the windows closed at all times. There's a lot of stuff. Everything from big bugs to monkeys will show up inside your apartment if you don't. Starting the school year, it's been lovely. Again, a lovely place to spend the summer, as you can just see behind here. And actually, summer here in Malaysia is much cooler than summer is, temperature-wise, than in Japan or even parts of Canada. Remarkably enough, I mean, right now it's probably about 26, 27 degrees. It looks really hot, but it's not bad at all. So I touch my sweaty forehead. That was a neat noise. So, let's go along this little street. Nice duplexes here. And a lot of Malaysian flags are hanging up because next Saturday, the 31st of August, will be Merdeka Day, which is Malaysia's Independence Day. A lot of neat bird sounds. Let's see, what else is going on? There will be an announcement in the next few months of the O'Shea's making yet another international move. After we finish this school year, we will be moving on to another country. Where that will be exactly yet, I don't know, because that is the nature of the international school beast. The job hunting cycle season comes up soon. So let's check out these flags. These flags are Malaysia, which some people mistake as the American flag for some reason. I mean, there's a red, white, and blue, I suppose, but there's also yellow. And then these other ones that are blue with the palm tree, those are the state flag of Penang, the state of Penang, which is very cool. So there's going to be an announcement. I mean, I'm hoping I can find out where we'll be next by October, but September, October, November, probably job interview season. And I mean, the earlier I can find it, the better. And we can start putting all the pieces in place for the move. But yeah, so I mean, we've enjoyed our time here, but it is, I don't know, for us in our context, not the best long-term situation. So we're going to be looking for other opportunities. So yeah, so that's it. I mean, the Just Japan podcast coming along. I've got the Nature Talks podcast as well, of course. Just that's what we've been doing. Just a lot of working, podcasting, spending time online. A lot of exploring Penang this summer, this island I live on. It's a gorgeous island. And if you don't know, if you're not following me on the social medias, which you should be, I'm an arm wrestler now. Isn't that a weird one? I'm an arm wrestler. So back in April, the end of March, I decided, I somehow fell down a rabbit hole of watching stuff about arm wrestling on YouTube. And there's this really remarkable, amazing arm wrestler based out of Ottawa, Canada. His name's Devin Larratt. He's arguably one of the greatest of all time. He's definitely one of the greatest of all time. Not arguably. Not the greatest, but one of the greatest. Well, I'll probably say John Brasink is probably the greatest arm wrestler of all time. But I started training with a local arm wrestling club, and I freaking love it. It's amazing. And my son, Kai, he comes and trains with me each week too. And we go on the other side of the island, and we train every Saturday afternoon for the entire afternoon, and it's insanely butt kicking, and it's hardcore, and it's awesome and amazing. And then that gives me the motivation and goal to spend the rest of my week going to the gym and training and doing physical training and fitness training so I can be a better arm wrestler. And I'm definitely improving. And so is Kai. He's getting really strong too, which is great. It's a lot of fun to be able to hang out and do this kind of manly thing with my son. So been arm wrestling, part of the Penang Pullers arm wrestling club, and I just absolutely love it. So I'm really looking forward to, one of the things that I really love is the fact that I think we're the first two foreigners to ever be in this club. So I'm just hanging with this big group of really awesome Malaysian guys, people I never would have normally connected with, because most of us expats, when we move to other countries, tend to just cling and stay with other expats and go to expat places. But in this case, we spend our weekends hanging out with really awesome local folks, and it's great, man. There's such a great group of guys. And strong. It's freaking strong. Oh man, they're strong guys. It's awesome. So I am currently out walking along. Gotta head down the street. I live in a pretty quiet neighborhood, as you can tell. These are nice houses here. In Batu Ferringhi in Penang. And I'm off to do some shopping. I gotta buy some razors and get a few other little things here and there. Just kind of walk around and explore too. So that's it. So again, to find out more of what I'm doing, I am still, although I'm not so active in this place, I'm very active on social media. So again, the Facebook page, the Just Japan Stuff Facebook page, links below. That's facebook.com/Just Japan Stuff. Over on Instagram @JlandKev. I'm pretty active over there. And those are the places. And of course, I'm still on Twitter because of the Gaijin Twitter thing. There's still so many awesome people who are in Japan, and I'm connected to them all through Twitter. And I won't say the other thing, even though the knucklehead took over the company, there's still so many awesome people I'm connected with, and that's the place. So you can follow me on Twitter if you're still there too, @MadFromApel. That link's below there too. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna take off now because my arm's getting tired, my shoulder's getting tired from holding up this phone. All right. Take care, folks, and I hope you are having an awesome time wherever you are. And don't forget to listen to the Just Japan podcast. That's a regular thing too. That's on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, all those different places, right? So go and listen. All right, Kevin out. Talk to you later.